Happy Thursday, traders. It is Matt and JC with your favorite Empire Algorithmic Trading, here to bring you your daily dose of VWAP Vision Stock Talk.
It's where the volume weighted average price helps us make sense of the markets, Matt. So let's get right to it. It's time for a little
Let-
stock talk.
Oh, my favorite. All right, Jay, it's kind of a crazy week going on here, so let's not waste too much time. Let's just dive right in. What happened in today's trading?
Sellers continued to wrestle control of the market. They crushed a lot of leading stocks, put us right into a red zone. S&P 500 broke the 10-day moving average. It did find some support at the 20-day moving average. We'll see. We'll see if that'll hold. Nasdaq Composite, same thing, broke the 10-day moving average. Buyers did come in throughout the day, lift the equities up. However, the damage is done. We're right back below the VWAPs. Nasdaq Composite down 0.5%. Small caps down almost 1 full percent. Again, kind of spun out a little bit at the 20-day moving average, but no such luck for the mid caps. Mid caps just gapped
Wow.
after yesterday's break of the 20-day gap down. Now it did find support at the 50-day moving average, which is pretty long-term support. But mid caps have been kind of leading the way down. They've been under the VWAP, like I talked about last week or last night, for about 2 weeks. And instead of the market leading them, they brought the market down. So right back in the red zone, all three indexes are back in below their VWAPs, breaking some short-term moving averages. So maybe we'll get that September correction, that September dip that historically shows up, that kind of everybody's been anticipating and looking out for. Of course, bonds sold off as well, which is strange. You would usually think, the flight to quality aspect that we've kind of been seeing over time. And then, as always, when equities sell off, I shouldn't say as always because have had divergence there as well. But the VIX sold off as well, or I mean, rallied up as equities sold
I was
off.
going to
So,
say, jumped up.
but all in all, it was a pretty ugly session. I mean, I had alerts set on all of my holdings at the below the 10-day moving average and right at the open. Ding, 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 ding. So I raised some cash today. I protected some profits. But all in all, it's time to get conservative. There's literally no buy signals. Yesterday, for the first time ever, we had nothing but sell signals, and almost all of them hit, which is kind of amazing. And then today, same thing. I was just doing a preliminary look, and I didn't see any buy signals of the few stocks that did trade up today, but I did see plenty of selling signals as well. So we'll see if the 20-day moving average, which is provided support consistently throughout this rally. We'll see if that'll come through again. But of course, like anything, the more it starts to bounce off of there, and the tighter those touches come, then the more that support's likely to break. So I would anticipate if it does, we would test the 50-day moving average, which really isn't that far. It's only about 2 points or 2 percentage points, I should say, below where we're at now. So, but anyhow, long story short, just follow the rules, cut your losses, protect your profits, and just don't do any buying right now.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for the general markets. Next, we're going to talk about the big movers of the day. And as Jay said, all of these sell signals that are coming across our board. Well, if you want access to those daily buy and sell signals, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And that being said, Jace, who moved? Where'd they go?
Well, we had some divergence. So LEU, Centrus Energy, stopped me out today. I had an
Whoa.
alert set at the 10-day moving average. That alert went off. I decided, you know what, we'll just protect those It ended up rallying 13% on the day. Strong look for the stock, disappointing look for myself. It's really hard to, you're just like, just hold through the session, just hold through the session. But when you're just getting crushed with signals and the market selling off like that, it's just, you know what? It's been really good lately. I've got a really strong gain for the year. Let's just not get greedy. Let's protect our profits. So that's exactly what I did. XPEV, no such luck. No trouble with XPEV at all. That didn't even come close to testing. It did come back off its highs, but it had a nice 4.6% gain. And then same thing with Marvell, I should say, Marvell
Wow.
Tech. Up 4.6% on top of yesterday's 7% rally. Again, it too did not even bother testing the 10-day moving average, so no stress there. No such luck for Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi broke the 10-day
Mm.
moving average, stopped me out at 23.79. Hinge, which we talked about a little bit yesterday, reversed from trying to
Ooh,
break out. It actually collapsed pretty difficult or pretty hard today as well, down 5.5%.
a
Clean
lot of
Spark down
volume on
five.
Hinge too.
A lot of volume. Yeah, a lot of increasing volume there. Clean Spark, recent breakout of ours this week,
Oh.
which really hasn't done much. It sold off 5.3%, but well above the 10-day moving average still. If the market does reverse, this might be a good shakeout breakout candidate. And then Soundhound,
Mm.
another potential shakeout breakout candidate. It sold off 8% today, held firm at the 10-day moving average, but it's a potential sell. So we're just going to set an anchor there just to give you an idea. But that's a potential red arrow if it sells off again tomorrow. So all in all, right back to the danger zone. Bears are the sellers are in control. So it's just time to get defensive, follow your sell rules, and hold off on any buys until we get buyers back in control.
Absolutely. Well, that is it for us today here on VWAP Vision Stock Talk. Thank you for listening on Spotify, watching on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. We really appreciate you being here with us. For those of you who want to follow us on social media, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, X, wherever you get your trading digestibles. We are there to feed you, baby bird. So make sure to hit those follows, and we'll see you there. If you want to know more about who we are and what we do, check out our website, VWAPvision.com. That's VWAPvision.com. And as always, all the good stuff. Patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading, where you get access to our algorithmic daily buy and sell signals. You get Jero and I talk. JC and I talking about arrow reviews, where we break down the potential breakouts or the potential failures that we see coming in the market. You also get access to some educational videos where Jason and I talk about how we use those trade signals in our trading, and just a cool group of traders over there. Again, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And Jace, until Arrow Review, happy trading, buddy.
Happy trading, buddy. We'll see you later.
See you soon.